of 4 first-time users of opioids become addicted the first time they use, which is what Ben, Caleb, Morgan, Lindsey, and myself are trying to prevent. Opioid abuse is a rising problem in our community which needs to stop, not only because of the negative effects it has on the user, but also the negative effects it has on their family members as well.
So our specific problem pain is that there is a lack of education in high schools and colleges, specifically in USI, that bring education and awareness of this dangerous drug to students, because the ages of the students, usually between 16 and 25, is a vulnerable group for this drug. And as Andrew mentioned, 1 out of 4 become addicted, and so we think this would be a good group to target, the awareness to prevent them from being one of the 4 users. Our solution is to mandate a 8-week course in high schools and USI, specifically the UNIV course that freshmen take, and this will be a 45-minute class, and they will learn an introduction of the drug. We'll have guest speakers of people who have experienced the addiction or have close family members who have experienced the addiction, tell their real life experiences. We'll have pre-assessments and post-assessments that will provide us feedback on what they knew at the beginning and what they learned after the class. They'll also learn the awareness of the drugs and the effects that it has, how to resist pressure, peer pressure, the alternatives to substances, dealing in stressful life situations that sometimes they will turn to drugs because of. And they will also have resources provided if they have family members or loved ones who are currently battling addiction that they can learn about in order to handle that and not go down the same path. So our solution, like I said, is to mandate this class. It will be 45 minutes and 8 weeks in high schools and UNIV. And I did speak with Carissa from the Vanderburgh County Health Department, and she did confirm that currently this is a problem and there isn't any education being in the schools to raise awareness for the opioids, but that is something that they plan to move forward to at some point. So, and Morgan will discuss how our product is different.
All right, so how our program is different is that we are, of course, targeting towards high school and universities. We have talked to USI, Vanderburgh County School Corporation. There's currently nothing being done in these schools program-wise about the opioid addiction. We also have been in contact with Evansville Police Department as well as Vanderburgh County Health Department, as Lindsey mentioned, and we have validation that there is a huge opioid problem in Vanderburgh County. So the question is, why isn't there a program in our schools that target this epidemic? So here we have compared our program, STOP, to Prevention Matters. Prevention Matters is a national program, because of course we didn't have a program to compare to that was in Vanderburgh County. So our program is mandated. This is important because we know there is a problem. Why wouldn't we do everything in our power to help stop this epidemic? So the mandated course would help with that. Also, we are licensing our program from another program based in Indy called Overdose Lifeline. And with their findings, 87% of the students after the course said that they have no desire to even touch opioids after taking the course, and that's a huge percentage of students. And then also, we, like mentioned before, we would target universities and high schools that Prevention Matters also is not in, and then we are licensable.
So our opportunity size, as Morgan said, our program is STOP, and that stands for Students Taking On Prevention. We are geared towards the USI freshmen and the students within the Evansville Vanderburgh School Corporation. If our program is implemented, we have found that we can help around 8,481 students. Our target customer is USI and EVSC, and they also play a part as our key partners, as Ben will discuss in the next slide.
Yeah, I'm going to run through our business model canvas with you guys. So as you can see, our value proposition is that we want to be engaging, create awareness, impactful, and educational towards opioid addiction, and we want to target this at the Vanderbilt County High Schools and USI. And key resources that we'll need to do this are funding and grants, which I'll mention, and content and materials, which content and materials will come from establishing relationships with Overdose Lifeline. As you can see in our key partners, we'll also need to establish relationships with our other key partners, which is Vanderbilt County Health Department, USI, and Vanderbilt County High Schools. And looking at our customers, we can see our primary target is primary and secondary education, which would be USI and Vanderbilt County High Schools, and students would be our secondary target. Now, other key activities that we have are creating and delivering our curriculum, which would be coming from our license with Overdose Lifeline, consulting how best to use it, and managing our IT. And to relate our customer relationships, we use testimonials, program support, as well as analytics of student and faculty to validate that our program is doing what we want it to do. And we'll channel this to our customers through our website, advisors and counselors in the school systems, and face-to-face delivery. And looking at our cost-benefit analysis, we can see that we'll have a salary cost of $200,000 per year based on 5 salaries of $40,000. Our license platform costs $7,200 for the 5 schools in USI. And training cost per person is $275 per person, which we estimate we'll need 10 people trained per school. So we have a total cost of $223,700. And we'll offset this with grants. Specifically, we'll want Anthem and Vectren. Vectren, they want to be community-based, in which we are, and we feel that we match majority of the criteria, and we'll get a sizable grant from them, as well as Anthem. So we'll need 10 to 15 grants to total to $225,000 to break even. Since we are a non-for-profit, we'll just put that money back into us. And the community benefits that we have is we're helping nearly 8,500 students. We also have an 87% rated from students. The program is excellent. The Overdose Lifeline does. And also, I think as Morgan stated, 78% strongly agree that they're less likely to misuse opioids after the program. And I'll throw it back on over to Andrew.
In conclusion, we are trying to prevent opioid abuse before it starts. It is necessary we educate young students on the dangers of opioids and how they can negatively affect them as well as their families. And your generation can be the generation that reverses this trend and stop opioid abuse before it even starts.